What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mass Effect. We're here with Atticus and we're on the Normandy. I want to check in with the crew now that we got done with Liara's mission, and then I also want to go to the Citadel and possibly pick up any more quests that we may have missed, or more quests that may have came up because we became a Spectre. Let's just go ahead and talk to anybody that... I don't know exactly if the dialogue restocks after every single mission, though to be honest with you, I don't even know if Liara's was a main mission. I'm thinking it was because Anderson gave it to us, and it was tailored to the whole matriarch situation. How Liara's her daughter, so let's just go and talk to people because maybe it probably did update with more conversation. Let's talk to Joker first.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
You sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Ain't no medal worth shaving my beard. Do we have anything else with Joker? I don't think we did personal history. Let's dig.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Okay, easy peasy.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see ya. Take it easy, Joker. Gunnery station? Alright, well, let's find the rest of the crew here. I could... probably don't think Presley has anything. Should we just at least see?
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Presley, Chakwas, and Adams probably don't really have anything new. And then we have the whole situation with the other merchant fellow on the Normandy. I can imagine he doesn't have any dialogue either. But let's just go in. Where's Liara at? Liara's right... okay. She's in the lab here. Let's just see if Chakwas does have anything. Just to make sure.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Toodles, have a good day.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best, that's her damn job.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
If we haven't shown up, you'd probably be a prisoner right now. Just part of the mission?
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
We'll see, I know. You know, I feel like we can trust her. Though, she's not like Benezia, that's what she's saying, and, you know, she's gonna be kind of working against her mother, but I have a feeling we can trust her. She probably doesn't really know her mother that well.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
We got Benezia and Asari culture. Let's just do... let's see, let's do Benezia first.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Maybe she's just evil. Yeah, maybe your mother's just an evil bee.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
Alright, well, we have Asari culture. Let's dig with that later. This stuff right here seems like it just stays. The whole investigation stuff, it seems like it stays in our companion stuff until we come back and just talk about it. We'll do that later.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
See, the people that don't think they're interesting are the most interesting ones, because she is most definitely interesting. Is she not? Not everybody can say that they know so much about the Protheans. That is fucking interesting, Leora. You're most definitely interesting. You must get lonely. Do you like it?
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Don't try to study me. How could you?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Alright. Take it easy, Leora. You're getting all cute on us.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Her getting flustered is so cute, man. Alright, let's get out of here. See you later, Leora. Can't wait to talk to you later about Asari culture. Definitely would like to know more about the Asari. Oh, your locker upgraded Shepard. Here we go. Avenger, Lancer, and Reaper. Let's go ahead and just take all for now. Is there anything else up here? Like codex stuff? Nothing. Caden, what do you got going on, bud?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Just give me your thoughts. Oh my word.
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I definitely hear you, man. Most definitely.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Just be ready. What did they train for? That's alright. What the hell is Bot? And what the hell did they train for? Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Damn corporations.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
So basically, accidental discharges are what brought on the biotics in humans here? Is that what he's saying? Intentional exposures, yeah.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
They probably did, friends. Once they figured out the whole situation with detonating drives close to, let's just say human settlements then, and that's what kind of brought on the biotics. They started seeing human children with biotics in them somehow. They were probably accidentally doing it to, let's just say, jump humanity into the next evolution there with this whole biotic stuff.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass-effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Time to talk and time to get physical then. But how old were these kids?
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway. There was a girl I spent a lot of time with. We kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Did you love her? Caden and this Rana had foreplay with their clothes on front.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Definitely understand that.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Oh my god, I'll decide what you'd say to me? Good grief, Shepard can be an ultimate asshole. Oh my word.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
I don't even know why he would think that we would think that Caden is a whiner with his, talking about his past. He's barely talked about his past here. And he's bringing it up. It's not like he's whining about it. He's just bringing up his past in general. And it's pretty fucking interesting if you ask me. Not every kid would go through what Caden and the rest of the, biotic-born children went through.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Oh, I do.
Just remember, Lieutenant, I saw her first.
Only by a few seconds, sir.
Oh, Caden.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Come on, man. Let me have her. You can have Ash. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's see if Shepard's room has anything in it. Because I believe the last time we came here, wasn't there something on this thing? No? Alright, well, let's head down to the bottom and then talk to Ashley, Rex, Garish. Let's talk to Ashley, Rex, Garrus, and Tally. And then we'll head towards the Citadel. There's just things that I feel like I should pick up on the Citadel, because we didn't really even pick up any quests on the Citadel besides the stuff in the elevator. But that's just, like, when we actually leave this Citadel this time, I don't think I'm coming back for a very long time, probably. I could imagine, probably not.
Commander, how are you?
What's up, Garrus?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I can understand that. Well, I guess I really honestly could understand, but I'm curious why.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Too bad, I see.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Is that true? I don't really think that's true, Garrus. Exactly.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Anything for you, Garrus. Garrus is full force of renegade, friends. He wants to get Saren at all costs, but I don't really feel like we need to bend the policies and procedures to even get Saren. I feel like we can get him the old-fashioned way. The natural way. The way of not, let's say, endangering a shit ton of innocent people just to get Saren. I don't believe we need to sacrifice the innocents to get Saren. I feel like we can get Saren without sacrificing, right? Sound good? Maybe?
Commander, you have a minute to talk.
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, sir. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
What do you mean? Because they're aliens? Because they're not Alliance?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You're out of line? You don't trust aliens? I can't confine them? I can kind of understand as a, let's just say, as an outsider to the ship, regardless if it's aliens, humans, and whatnot, you would be a little bit weary when new people would come on board, but we can't, just like this is saying, we can't confine them. And you don't trust aliens? Maybe she don't trust aliens. Because I wonder what it would be if it really wasn't aliens. Like I said, if it was new people coming on board, you always want to watch the new people no matter what, just to see what happens, because you never know if it could be a spy for Saren. Who knows? But it sounds like, to me, she doesn't trust aliens more than if it was humans on board, right?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Let's step back here for a minute and just say maybe she just doesn't... If she was confined to a human colony, I can imagine she never had any interaction with aliens ever. So it would be a bit getting herself accustomed to the new world, the new galaxy. By mistrusting our allies, mind your words, we need allies. We do need allies here, regardless who it is.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
How cynical? Not necessarily. That is pretty cynical. We don't really know because, well, we're taking strides forward now with the council. We're the first human Spectre, so...
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Though, sicking your dog on a bear just for you to survive because it's a dog, not a human? I mean, is her beliefs here are different. Let's just say they're different. Because I just don't know how to explain it. I really don't. I just feel the most thing I can say about Ash's situation here, I just feel like she is not used to other races. This whole alien stuff, it's very strange to her. Like I said, I feel like she's probably been confined to Eden Prime maybe her whole life. Even before that, she may have had like a, let's just call it a backwoods type place that she lived on. Human colony, somewhere's a human world, or no aliens were there. Why do you feel like that? Yeah, it would be nice to know why she actually feels like that.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Well, maybe Ash has a history, friends. You know what I mean? Maybe she has a history, and we can't really judge until we find out the full story of her history. And then maybe the whole situation with Shepard rubbing off on people. I feel like Shepard is rubbing off on Garrus in a good way. I feel like the more we talk to Ash and the more maybe our beliefs go forward and she sees how Shepard is, I feel like our beliefs will rub off on her as well. And I like that in companions when you could actually kind of mold them in a way. So far it seems like we can mold Garrus and we could probably mold Ash with the way she believes and stuff, because Ash is just a commodity, to be honest with you, because I don't really know where she stands, and I feel like it's just a matter of her not ever interacting with any of these races, and she just doesn't know how to act. I don't really know how else to explain it other than that. She doesn't seem zealous, it's just different, right? Is that what you feel? Because that's kind of how I feel here.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Just one rotation?
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
She definitely dodged that question.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
To serve the Alliance to see space? If I was in the situation here, I would join up to see space more than serve the Alliance. Yes, serving the Alliance, you're going to serve the Alliance regardless if you join it up, but I think the ultimate purpose of seeing space, yeah.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold bricking.
Gold bricking?
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there, kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
I love Shepard's creepy ass smile, man. Understand your feelings. You have to work with aliens. Do we understand our feelings? I still don't really understand fully. I don't. It's hard to explain. It really is. But I don't think we should give up on Ash just the way she mistrusts people. I don't think we should give up on her. I think we should at least know what the hell happened with her past before. We just gotta learn more. I understand your feelings. Like, I understand the part of just being weary about any new person that joins the ship, regardless if it's alien or not alien. I do understand that. You have to work with aliens.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
What about me? Thanks.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
You can go kiss Garrus if you want. I hear he's a good kisser.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I honestly believe her. I really do.
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
100 years so far? Though she is pretty young, so she probably doesn't have a sex life.
I don't think she's used to teasing, good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking.
I think she's being straight with...
Hey, want me to ask her about her Too bad those ruins got destroyed.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
See you later, Williams. Have a good one. Ashley is an interesting character. Her whole past, we just gotta learn more about it. We really do. Before we judge a book by its cover, we need to go ahead and learn more.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
We're about to whoop his ass, Rex.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
That's my call. Keep talking, Rex.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
You gotta think, if a Krogan like Rex is willing to get the hell out of Dodge, basically, because he has a bad feeling about a Turian, then Saren must be serious.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
It was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Extinction, genophage. Well, we already asked about that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Toodles, Rexy, have a good one. Alright, let's talk to Tally and then head to the Citadel. I feel like the companions can talk for days, and that's a good thing, because, well, I could just talk to them for days, too. What's up, Adams?
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, I am thinking that Adams, Presley, and Chakwas they just don't have any more dialogue. I'm thinking they're pretty much done here.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
I don't need this. Like I need this. I'm out of here. See you, Tally. Have a good one.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep? I like the silence.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Yeah, you're definitely homesick, Tally.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
Maybe they just found a better life in, mixing in with the other races instead of floating around on a flotilla.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
We already asked her about the Quarians, right? So let's ask her about the Geth now.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
That was a mistake. Isn't AI research illegal? Well, you never learn something if you don't try it, right?
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind, yeah.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Why did they turn on you and I don't get it? I mean, I kind of get it, but saying that we don't get it, maybe we'll learn more?
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
You would think that, like, say you're going into, I don't know, an area where, like Eden Prime, where Geth are, right? If the Geth are so, let's just say, intertwined here, you have a Geth here that's over by the very first beacon. Well, the area where the beacon was, before we actually saw Nihilus get killed. And then you have Geth over there where Saren was at the end. So if the Geth are kind of linked here, then basically they can just, at a snap of a fingers, translate information like, okay, Shepard's here, and this is what they're doing, and then by the time it gets over there, they will be, they're going to be ready. By the time we get over there, they'll be ready. So like the whole group consciousness thing they got going on here is incredibly powerful.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
You gotta understand where the Geth are coming from. They started asking questions, started being self-aware, and then as soon as they started being self-aware, they were already a sentient being then, right? The Quarians... I guess they tried to kill them off before they actually became more sentient, but still, I would say that they probably shouldn't have done that, but we don't know the whole situation behind the Quarian and the Geth war here. But still, I would think at that point of them being remotely sentient, then you pretty much just made a new being. You can't just go and kill them off. They defended themselves, serves you right.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
You know, if you think about it, the Quarians creating the Geth here is like creating their children, kinda. And the first thing their children know is literally war. As soon as they're created, they were asking questions. They weren't hostile. They were asking questions. And then all of a sudden, the Quarians started killing all of them. They're fighting for survival, and now they go beyond the Perseus Veil and isolate themselves. Well, what else do they know? They didn't know anything else at the time. Of course, they know more now, obviously, because they've been in the galaxy for years on end, but still, all they know is war. All they knew was war in the very beginning. Not everyone.
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
I should go.
See you later.
Take it easy, Tally. Have a good one. Always enjoying to talk to Tally because it's so interesting to learn about the Quarian and the Geth. And I feel like maybe, just maybe, if the Geth were given another path, they probably could have ended up very different. But I feel like I said, the Geth are like children. The Quarians, oh, wrong way. The Quarians' children, and then they pretty much were born into war. So that's why they are the way they are. Makes sense? Alright, well, let's head to the Citadel. That was talking to the companions. Wow. You just forget and just keep on talking, and it takes so long, but I didn't even realize all the time just went by so much just talking to the companions because their conversations are so damn good. Alright, Citadel it is. Let's see if we can at least pick up some more quests here and see what the hell's going on in the Citadel.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Well, we seen that Nasana lady. She wasn't trying to talk to us. That was the area where, that Fredericks guy was, right? The one that was talking about Shiara? The consort. Citadel time, baby. Alright, who are we gonna take with us? I'm thinking we take some new squad mates here. You know, I just want to take Rex. I want to take Rex everywhere. Because he's like the ultimate bodyguard, you know? And then, like, Garrus. We could probably take Garrus. Did we take Garrus or did we take Rex? So I'm thinking I'm definitely taking Liara. Yeah, Liara's a must for now. Because, well, I just want to learn more about her. And then, I feel like we took in Caden and Ash quite a bit. We could take Tali. Garrus or Rex? Does Liara have tech stuff? Will we need tech stuff on the Citadel right now? Probably. Let's go with Rex. What's up, Rex?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Alright, hold on. Let's give Liara some stuff here. Liara, you need some pistols. Oh, well, never mind. Assault rifle, maybe? Oh, that's a good assault rifle. That's going to us for sure. We have any good shotguns? Sorry, Liara, you're on your fucking own.
Logged. The commanding...
Alright, let's level Liara up, though. We can give her electronics. Let's at least give her some electronics. Let's work on getting... Let's do one in barrier. Let's try to give her a lift. She has 30-some points, friends. Oh my word. We got warp. Let's give her a lift. And then let's work towards giving her singularity. There we go. We got stasis. Makes the target unable to move or attack, but also immune to damage. Squad members will not use stasis unless it is selected from the power wheel. Stasis, you can use it, but you can't damage somebody in stasis. Spaces. Let's do a sorry scientist for now. Let's keep working on electronics here. Actually, let's max out her electronics to get master overload. She can at least now open electronic stuff. The master. And then let's work on singularity. I think that's good, Liara. I think you look good. Atticus is good. And good old fucking sexy Rexy is good over here. Look at him.
Officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Toodles, Normandy. Have a good day. Let's go and talk to. Let's go mingle. We got somebody here already. Rear Admiral Mihailovich?
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
What do you want?
Admiral, I'm on urgent business with the Citadel. Is there something you need?
Let's get one thing clear, Shepard. You might be a Spectre to the aliens, but to me, you're just another junior officer. Be respectful. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I had orders. Think of it as an opportunity. Yeah, man. Think of it as an opportunity. What is wrong with you? We have to expand. We can't just be fucking humanity against everyone.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Don't insult my ship?
This ship saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
You know, is she an Alliance warship though? I think now... What is Shepard? Is he still technically in the Alliance? I mean, maybe, possibly. Some part is still in the Alliance, but he only answers to the Citadel Council now. Maybe he can go through channels in the Alliance, but I don't really think we fully answer to the Alliance anymore. That's what Anderson was saying, right? Please do. Man, you ain't making no damn inspection on our ship.
Normandy is an Alliance warship, but she's on loan to the Citadel. That means she's not in your chain of command.
I believe there's something wrong with my ears. Did you just contradict me?
Damn right I did.
This ship is Council property right now. So, respectfully, please clear the gangway.
Have it your way, Commander. But expect me to file a report on this.
See you later. Don't trip down the stairs on your way out. Do you see that shit, Rex?
Every time I visit the Citadel, CSEC brings me here for a friendly chat.
We just cleared that motherfucker off. He clearly outranked us so much, man.
Seeing the ward stretching out before you really makes you appreciate the Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
It most definitely is a true wonder. Well, see you later, my halo bitch.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
We probably should have let him inspect this ship. Though, like I said, I don't know what we answer to. I don't know if we answer to the Alliance anymore. I believe Anderson said we only answer to the Citadel Council. But the ship was made from the Alliance, right? So technically it's kind of still an Alliance ship in a way.
Commander Shepard?
Let's not talk to her right now. We'll talk to her later. But what did I want to do? I wanted to go and find Emily Wong again. We already got this one. Do we have any quest here in CSEC? Let's go up here and check this. Actually, no. Let's go to the... What is it called? Presidium? Citadel Tower. Because... Isn't there something at the Citadel Tower? Maybe it's not. Oh, the, Oh, there's Emily Wong right there. Not Citadel Tower, the embassies. That's what I want to go to, the embassies.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
Did we already say this?
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked.
There's traffic at the Citadel. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have
this
to wait
bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
Alright, well, it does seem important enough.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Okay. Well, there we go. Well, let's head over to the embassies because we have a quest in the embassies. Then I want to head over to the brothel then? The space brothel, should we? Did we have stuff to turn in here? I don't think so. There was somebody in the embassies that wanted to talk to us. The Nisana person, and she was in the bar area. But I also want to check in with... There was a few more questions, or... There was a few more quests somewhere out and about. There was somebody named Helena Blake that we need to find. Hold on here. Look at all of these fucking side quests. Oh my goodness. Oh, we had Admiral Kahoku stuff there that we could have turned in up there, but that's fine. No big deal. We'll turn it in by the time we leave here. Planting the bug, Asari diplomacy. Person of interest here. CSEC is investigating a woman by the name of Helena Blake. They seem to think she is involved in some major criminal activities. And she's like somewheres... Said she was somewheres in the Presidium. Let's go up here first. And... see if Udina's here. Anderson and Udina. Maybe talk to him. And then we'll go from there, because Nisana is on the other side. Oh, here we go.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
Take it easy, fucking Udina. Excuse me, Liara.
Yes, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, well, Anderson doesn't have anything. Let's go find this Nisana. And then I believe we will try to make it over to the space brothel over there. And then take it from there, see where the wind blows us. Possibly. Because I can't imagine there would be any... I just don't really think there's that much more. We got an explanation on the point here. Oh. Can we talk to Palin? Hey, man.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
I'll do everything I can to stop Saren.
That's what worries me. Was there something you wanted?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Maybe we should have actually brought Garrus here. Because I wonder if Garrus would have had more dialogue with him. Like, hey, Garrus, where the hell have you been? You just left.
Commander Shepard, I am Nisana Dantius. I see you got my message.
Get to the fucking point.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
Now you want revenge? I know what this is about. That's too bad.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
You can't negotiate with criminals.
It's too late. I transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
That's a stupid law. I mean, yeah, kinda is.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
So I have to fix your mess?
You got in over your head and you expect me to pull you out?
This is easy money for you, Shepard. I've already found her. You just need to bring her back.
I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
I don't do this for payment. Do we just do it for charity? She does seem to be really grieving that her sister is gone, friends. I feel like I'll do it. I won't do this for payment. Let's help her out, yeah?
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
She's really grieving her sister, and then she went out on a limb and paid the ransom, and they pretty much just fucked her over.
This place seems strange.
Let's do her a favor, huh?
Humans around.
Plus, I'm a sucker for sappy stories, man. I just, sometimes, when it comes down to, like, doing things for money or not money at all, I always choose the option for doing it for no money at all. Don't even know why. Let's head on to the other side here. Let's go across this bridge. Look at Shepard like he's on ice skates, friends. Or he's really gotta go to the potty. But let's head to the other side here. Because they did say the space brothel was somewhere over here, yeah? But then again, what didn't we explore? The only thing on the Presidium that we did not explore would be the consort's chambers, and then, what is this? Another Avena? If that's another Avena, we'll talk later with the other Avena. Oh, there's another keeper. Wait. Yeah, let's head that way. We'll go to the consort.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? But why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
People just let the keepers do whatever the hell they want. No one can interact with them. Like, they don't talk. There is no interaction with the keepers besides just talking to them, and they probably won't talk to you back. How many keepers do we actually have? We are 19 of 20. We just need one more keeper. Is there any over here? There's another keeper right there. We'll talk to this Avena later. Is that by the Krogan statue? I want to wait, actually. I want to bring... We got Rex here. Oh, we can do it with Rex. But I would like to talk to... with... Easy fucking peasy. What do we do now with it? Where did it go? Scan the keepers? You scanned several keepers and sent off the results. No doubt these findings will uncover some interesting and as of yet unknown facts about the small insect-like creatures. Interesting. Well, let's see. Well, here we go, right here. Helena Blake. Oh, there's Helena Blake.
Got a moment, Spectre?
Sure.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
Good for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
I could charge you. This is an obvious setup. It does feel like a fucking setup, huh?
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
She basically wants us to go eliminate these fucking criminals so she can take over because she can't go eliminate them her damn self. Not a problem. No, I won't do this. You know, I'm okay with not doing this quest. I really am. And I want to see, like, I really won't, it won't bother me if we don't do this quest or like all the quests in the game. Like, I feel like I want to just say no, screw you, I'm not doing this because we are obviously being used here. And I'm curious to see what happens if we just say no and walk away. If the quest still comes up or it just fails. So let's just try it and see what the fuck happens.
Find someone else to do your dirty work. I want no part of a gang war.
Here are the coordinates nonetheless. What you do with them is your decision. Could you really let these men live, knowing that you can stop them? Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, oh, we got 8 Paragon for that. Alright, well, what I want to do is I want to save here. And when we get back, I want to head to the consort chambers and I actually want to head over to, what's that place called? CSEC Academy first, before we go to consort, because now we can just basically teleport. Yeah, we can basically teleport right back over to the consort chamber since we just explored it, I guess. So we'll go to CSEC and we will plant the bug there and see if there's any more quests in the upper area, because that's where we're going anyway, and I feel like there are a few more quests up there. There was somebody in there at one point, a Volus, talking to a CSEC officer that we could have clicked on, and then we'll do that as well. But that's the plan for next episode, to pick up a few more quests. I'm thinking we're pretty much done with the area. I also want to go check on the area over by Dr. Michelle. I want to check in with Dr. Michelle, actually, which I wish we would have brought Garrus with us now. And then there is that Conrad Werner situation over there, too. So we're just picking up stuff as we go. And now we got the whole Keeper situation done. Wow. We are literally done scanning the Keepers. That is crazy. But anyways, my friends, I'm out of here. Take it easy. Have a good one. Stay safe. See you next time. Take care.